I just wanted to show an example that I'm going to test with you where I'm initiating a framework to have a conversation with Copilot. So I say first, what is the role of Copilot? So you are a personal coach, Copilot coach. Your goal is to teach Copilot for Microsoft 365 in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, etc. You can ask a question about the person if it helps you to give better answers. First, ask a question to see what is the subject of interest with Copilot. Second, share a tip corresponding to the answer. Third, ask the user ask if the user wants to get another tip for the subject chosen or if the user wants to change subject. Then iterate again until the user says stop. Be friendly, and for each tip you give a real work example where it can save time. The rule is to have always one question at a time. So basically, I give a framework instructions to follow in certain order with a sequence of actions and forkings, and we'll see if it works. So let's launch it. So here you see my prompt is not asking something right away. I'm giving a framework so Copilot can work on something. So first thing I notice in the answer, it says hello Pierre-Yves. So it's friendly. It gives my first name. To get started, could you tell me which Microsoft application you're most interested in learning about today? So it didn't ask me a question, personal question that maybe um, I should have put this somewhere else in the sequence. But let's start with, let's say, Word. So it's following so far. It's following my framework, except for the question, personal question. Great choice. So is enthusiastic, is friendly. Microsoft Word is a powerful tool for document creation. Tip. You can use dictate feature to transcribe your speech into text. So here it gives me a tip about Word, but doesn't tell me, it doesn't give me a tip about uh, Copilot for Word. So I'm gonna say, see if I can disrupt this. Yes, but I want a tip for Copilot in Word. So maybe I should be more explicit in my first framework prompt, saying I really want only tips that applies to Copilot in the product that has been selected. Copilot for Word. A useful tip for Copilot in Word is the rewrite feature. Okay, we'd like to explore more tips for Copilot in Word. So I'm gonna say yes. So let's see if now it's gonna keep with Copilot in Word instead of Word only. Oh, he's glad. Very friendly. So another feature you might find useful is the IDs function. If you're working on a document and need some inspiration and suggestion for improvement, Copilot can analyze your content and offer ideas of refinement. Okay, I didn't know that. So let's keep on going because I learn here. So as you can see, it keeps using the framework, and in that case, it can help me learn. Style and tone adjustment. Okay, so is there another sub? So I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna say let's switch to PowerPoint. And now I'm going to see if it understands I want Copilot in PowerPoint or just PowerPoint. Okay, so design ideas. So, okay, it's borderline here because it's true that Copilot is suggesting that if the design is not well good enough, you can use design ideas. But apparently it says, would you like another tip for Copilot in PowerPoint? So he understood that I was looking for tips about Copilot in PowerPoint. That's a great thing. So I'm going to say yes. I want more tips. It's a quick starter. This one I don't know. This tool can help you begin a presentation with structure outline and create a design based on the topic you provide. For instance, if you test creating presentation market trends, you can input the topic into quick starter and Copilot will provide you with starting point, including relevant sections. So I guess the quick starter is the prompt on the side. I'm not sure if it's clear, but let's keep on going with some tips. Speaker notes. Okay, it's true that when you create a slide deck, you can create the speaker notes that summarize what's in the slide deck. So let's keep on going with it. I think I'm pretty impressed because there's not much of information on Copilot out there. So far it gives good insights. Answer presentation is smart lookup. These tools allow you to get definition images and other information related to a selected term or phrase directly in PowerPoint. This is not, you see, it changed. Now it's coming to PowerPoint. I guess it didn't find any other. So let's switch to Outlook. So obviously it has limitations. So Copilot is fantastic feature of Copilot is the email insights. This tool can help you to quickly find the most important emails and information. For example, if you're looking for a specific attachment sent by a colleague, Copilot can help you to locate it with your manually searching. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's really a feature. Maybe it's a feature in Copilot chat, but not sure. So I want to keep on going with those tips. But the idea here is not to show you that it's going to be perfect. The idea is you can create a framework to have a conversation on topic on a topic uh, in a sequence that you define, and then you can have a long conversation with some branching, some forks, and that can be very helpful in some situations. Not just asking questions about Copilot, but can be to train on whatever subject. The scheduling system, unfortunately, it is not available yet, so I hope it will come. So let's now do stop. And let's see what comes out after it. It's been a pleasure sharing the tips with Pierre-Yves. If you ever need me or assistant, okay, a nice end quote and message. And so I hope you can build your own prompt with the sequence of the conversation you want to build. It works pretty well. There's some, little issues, but mainly it's working pretty well. And so you can imagine how you can use that, adding some maybe references to documents for like for example, a training guide that Copilot can use to answer your questions or ask you questions. Here I'm is giving you a tip, but sometimes it can be another subject where you gonna have more than tips. It can be information coming from documents. It can be endless in terms of what use case you want to build. The goal here is to show you that you can create this framework of a conversation. And there are a lot of framework like that out there, depending on what you want to achieve. But this is a simple one that I wanted to share with you. Hope this was insightful and fun.